Okay, welcome. So today I'm going to be making these pork ribs, and I'm going to cook them in ale, and I'm going to add some red peppers as well. So first of all, I got this whole thing for $5.40, and I'll just show you the package in a minute. But first thing I did is I took this extra virgin olive oil, got from Trader Joe's, put it in this deep pan here, and I've got it on medium heat. When I say the deep pan, I'm using that as opposed to this shallow pan. I like the shallow pan because it cleans easier, but for this, because I'm going to have a lot of liquid in there, I'm going to use the deep pan today. So let me just put the camera down for 1 minute, and so I'm going to just add these ribs, and then I'm just going to talk about some of the other ingredients that I'm going to be using. These are nice ribs, actually. Way too much for one meal. It's actually over 5 pounds, so I'm going to get probably 3 meals out of this. Okay, and let me just get rid of this dish here. Okay, so just put those ribs in there for a moment like that. And in a little bit I'm going to add the beer. Actually, why don't I just put the lid on as well. Okay, so originally I was going to use this Korean barbecue sauce, which I've used a bunch of times. Got this from Vons, the Safeway Select. But I've done that a bunch of times. Actually really delicious, but I've done that, so I'm not going to use that. Then I thought maybe I'll use the green curry, but I've used green curry on pork twice this week already. So I said, you know, today I'm going to do it with the beer. So the beer I'm going to use, the ale actually, is this Mission Street Brown Ale. Got this from Trader Joe's, and I've used this a bunch of times before to cook. Comes out delicious. As I said before, I used some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to add later on this jar of yellow and red peppers. They're marinated. You can use fresh peppers if you like. I just happen to like these because they're marinated. And I've also got some turbinado raw cane sugar, which I happen to like, and what it does is it kind of takes the edge off of the beer. The beer can be a little bit bitter, the ale, and it kind of just takes the edge off that. So those are my ingredients for today. I've got this on medium heat right now, and I think I'm just going to add the beer in a minute. Going to just turn these ribs over, put it down to number 4 first, and turn these ribs over. Wow, these things are just huge. So I'm anticipating cooking time of about 35 to 40 minutes today. This is a lot of meat, so we'll have to check it. Want to make sure it's done. You don't want to undercook pork. Okay, so let me just give you a view right there. Okay, I'm going to add this ale. As I said, it's the Mission Street Brown Ale. Got this from Trader Joe's. Used this a bunch of times cooking. Really like the way it tastes. I tend to like these more darker beers or ales compared to using like a Coors or a Bud Light or something like that. Just has a very different taste. So this is a huge bottle, but I've got a lot of ribs. I'm not going to use the whole thing, but let's see how much do I want to use. Let's give you a view of that right now. So let's see. I think I'll use a little bit more. Okay, so in this case I used about 3/4 of that bottle there. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the brown sugar. It's actually raw cane sugar, so now you don't have to add the sugar if you don't like. You know, a lot of people have a thing, they don't like to put sugar in things. I understand that, it does add calories, but in this case, like I said, it just takes the edge off of the beer a little bit. So I'm just going to add Actually 4 of these here, spoonfuls. Alright, give you a view there, what that's looking like. You notice it does foam up when I add the brown sugar. Now, in terms of my preparation, other than adding the peppers, which I'm actually going to add later on, but I'm probably not going to, you're probably not going to get to see me add it on this video, because I think I'm going to stop the video in a few minutes. I'm going to put the peppers in toward the end, and because they are coming from a jar and they're already marinated and soft, I don't want to add them now because they're going to be too soft. So I've got it on number 4 right now. I'm going to put the lid on. And as I said, so the only other step that I need is just add those red and yellow peppers. You could add whatever you like. Some people may want to add, you know, broccoli or whatever you want. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. Went to flag football game last night. That was really good. I've got some videos on the channel of that. Also went to a place called San Manuel, the Indian Bingo and Gaming Casino. It's out in Highland, California. Never been there before. Went there 2 weeks ago. Was losing, I think, $80 on playing a game called Quick Hit. It's a slot machine game. And then all of a sudden I hit something for $89.50. So I was up $9.50. I said, you know, that's a good time to leave. So I end up winning just like $9.50. Doesn't even pay for the gas to get there. It's about 56 miles from where I live. But had a good time. And then went there the other day again. Because it's fairly close, I can just go there for an hour or two. So went back there. Lost 100, switched machines, once again playing that Quick Hit slot machine, and was down about 160, and I hit something for 159, so I was down $1. So once again, I said that's a good time to leave, but had fun. And then upstairs they have a place called Street Tacos, which actually for $2.50 each, they have some pretty good tacos. So if you are going to San Manuel, check out that street taco place. Okay, I'm just going to give you a last view of what this looks like right now. And it's about, let's see, a little over 7 minutes right now. And I'm going to add, in about another 15 minutes or so, I'm going to add the peppers. But that's it for right now. I will do another video, let you see how this came out. This is John. Thanks for watching.